Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another tier list. We have the final Pokemon generation tier list, Gen 8 or Galar. This one includes the Metal line, even though I guess in the Pokedex it's technically part of Gen 7, but I'm just going to count it here. This one's going to have Megas. I'm not going to count them, but we'll go ahead and get started. Meltan... I don't understand this. It's like a D tier. Melmetal can be B tier. It has its charm. They're kind of weird though. Grookey can go B. Thwacky's kind of dumb, but he's not completely stupid. And then Rillaboom is like a high B tier. Scorbunny is an A tier, and I will argue that Raboot is a B though. And then obviously I'm skipping some Mega Evolutions. And then Cinderace is back up to an A. I can't give either of these an S tier because I haven't used them. I've only used Rillaboom. But I'm going to use Scorbunny when I go through Shield. And I haven't used Inteleon either. So, but Sobble I'm going to give a high B tier. I think this looks stupid. That's like a D tier. And then Inteleon is actually kind of cool. I'll give it a high B as well. Okay, then we got Squovit and Greedent. I know there's been squirrels before, but these guys are so happy. I have to give Greedent a high B. I have to. And that's going to be weird. Then we have Rookidee, Corvisquire, and Corviknight. Another bird type. I'm going to give it C for the first two, but then I honestly say Corviknight is one of the coolest flying types. I'm going to give Corviknight an S tier. That is how you design a damn Pokemon, okay? So cool. Then we got Blipbug, Dottler, and Orbeetle. Blipbug is like a D tier. Orbeetle is like, I guess, a C tier for its charm. And then I'm going to give Dottler as a C tier. And then I'm going to give Orbeetle like a C tier or a mid B because of its design. Then you got Thievul and Nickit. I'm going to go high C and then like a low B for Thievul, honestly, is my opinion there. Then we got Gossifleur and Eldegoss. I'm just going to say C tier for both of them. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. Wooloo and Dubwool. Wooloo gets an A tier immediately. Dubwool I love to death, but I don't think I can justify putting it A tier, so we'll put it like a high B tier. Okay. Then we got Choodle and Dreadnought. Choodle's going to be like a C tier. Dreadnought I actually like a lot, so we'll put it in like high B. This will be... Yeah, Yamper gets an A tier. Fight me. Yamper might be borderline S tier, but like, I don't know. And then I actually really like Boltund, even though it's not as good as Yamper. It's also going to get A tier. It's my highest level Mon in Sword. So there's that. All right, this will be a fun one. Roly-Poly, Carkol, and Colossal. This is stupid. Like, I'm probably going to give this an F tier, to be honest. Carkol's actually kind of cool. I'll give it like a high C. Actually, we'll give it a low B, and then Colossal is like probably a high C. We'll just put them both in C. Screw it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these. I guess they're supposed to be pretty good, but I don't care. Then we have an interesting evolution line. We got Applin, Flapple, and Appleton. That's the Mega there. So we'll go ahead and move that over. It's an apple. Like, I'm going to give it a C. This thing, Flapple, I think is an A. Fight me. Same with this. Both of these designs are actually really cool to me. Appleton and Flapple are both great. I can't put them in S tier because I haven't used them. Then we got Sandaconda and Silicobra. Silicobra can get like a high C. Sandaconda is going to be like a D. I don't like the design of Sandaconda at all. Cramorant, C tier. Then we got Arrokuda and Barraskewda. I'll put them both in C tier. I think they're better than some of the fish, but they're kind of irrelevant to me. Then we got Toxel and Toxtricity. I'm going to give Toxel a C. We got the Megas. For some reason, there's two versions of the negative version, but honestly, both versions of Toxtricity are A's. They just are. I'm gonna leave this over here because it doesn't need a second minus version. Then we got Sizzlipede and Centiskorch. You know, I actually kind of like these. I'm going to give Centiskorch an A as well. Sizzlipede can have a B, but I actually kind of like the Firebug. I think that looks kind of cool. Then we got Clobopus and Grapploct. Definitely interesting designs. I'll give them both B, honestly. That's what they get. Then we got Sinistea and Poltegeist. Interesting concept. I'm also going to give this a B. I'm going to give them both Bs. Then we got Hatenna, Hatterene, and Hatterene. Hatenna looks kind of cool. Hatterene, that also looks cool, but Hatterene looks so weird to me. I'm going to give it like a high C. I don't really like it that much. All right, then we got Impidimp, Morgrem, and Grimmsnarl. I mean, I guess I have a soft spot for these. Grimmsnarl is going to get a high B for sure. Now's where we get kind of interesting. Okay, we got Obstagoon. Obstagoon is borderline S tier. I'm pretty sure it's going to be S tier once I finally play the game, but I have to give it that. So cool looking. Then we got Berserker. Berserker's a B tier, I guess. I'm not really sure what else to say about that. Cursula, interesting idea. I'll give it a low B. We'll be talking about pre-evolutions here in the next video, I assume. Sirfetch'd, fight me. Sirfetch'd is an S tier. I've never even used it, but I don't care. Look at him. Look at him. He's Sirfetch'd. Then we got Mr. Rime. Mr. Rime is stupid, but at the same time hilarious, so he'll get a C tier. Runerigus is, I don't know. I'm going to give that a C tier as well. Then we got Milcree and Alcremie. C tier, and then honestly, like design-wise, I have to give Alcremie A tier, even though it's like, what the fuck is it? I'm still going to give it A tier. Phalanx is stupid. D tier. Then you got freaking Pincurchin. Like, why do we need another one of these? F tier. Okay. Snom. Snom is kind of adorable, though. I will give Snom C tier. And then Frostmoth is actually pretty cool. Like, borderline A tier cool for me, honestly. Stonjourner is stupid. D tier. Ice-Q is kind of adorable. We'll give that a C tier. Then we got male and female in DD. Honestly, I think they're kind of stupid, so we'll give them both D tier. Then we got Morpeko has its charm. I'll give it low C. Then we got Qfant and Copperaja. Yeah, I have to give these guys both B tiers. They're actually kind of cool. All right, then we got Dracozolt and Arctozolt. I'm going to give Dracozolt a B. Arctozolt is also a B. And then you got Arctovish and Dracovish. I'm giving them C because I don't think they... Actually, yeah, that's going to be like a low C. Then we got Duraludon or Duraludin. I'm going to give it a B. It's okay. Then you got this interesting group. Dreepy, Dracloak, and Dragapult. Dreepy is like borderline A tier. Dracloak is a little bit lower. Dragapult is right up there with Dreepy, to be honest. Really cool, but I can't justify giving it A tier. Alright, then we go on to legendaries. Here we go. We got Zacian. By itself is like a C tier. With the sword, though, I'm going to do this. With the sword, it's like a B tier. And then Zamazenta by itself is also a C tier. And with the shield, it's lower than Zacian for me. It's still a B tier. Then we got friggin' Eternatus. I don't know what to think about this. I'm going to give it a B. I don't know why, but I'm giving it a B. Then we got Cubfu and Urshifu. Both forms. Honestly, I'm just going to put them all in B. That's where they're going. And then we got Zarude. I haven't used Zarude, but design-wise, I'll give it a C. Calyrex. This doesn't have the horses. I just realized it doesn't have the horses. Calyrex, I'm giving a B. And then Spectrier and Glastrier, I would probably also put up at B. Maybe Glastrier down at C. Regieleki, I'm giving a C. Drago, I'll give a high C because I think it's kind of cool. But that's it. Our two S's are Corviknight and Sirfetch'd, and our F's are Roly-Coly and whatever the fuck this thing's called. I always forget. Pinchurchin. So that is it for the Pokemon generation tier lists. I still want to do every Mega Evolution, every Gigantamax, every Alolan form, and every Galarian form. So those will probably be their own videos as well. But I will see you all later. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave comments if you disagree or agree with me. Later.